Sometime back, when I made my first video on five big mistakes of Mr. Ambedkar in respect to Indian Constitution, and this video is a very good example of one of the failures which I highlighted in that video is Mr. Ambedkar being not able to create a perfect paradigm of separation of power, even though the idea is quite an archaic and Indian constitution being a very recent and one can say modern constitution still failed to encapsulate a very core element of democratical constitution. And this particular instance is a very good example how legislature overpowers judiciary when it comes to delivering justice. And in recent time, Calcutta High Court has made a number of pages in news articles regarding appointment of judges, and I'm going to give you and use this particular phenomena as a example to reaffirm that statement, why Indian constitution in a manner is a failure when it comes to separation of power doctrine. Now, Calcutta High Court, being one of the oldest courts in India, it has a sanctioned strength of 72 judges. Now, currently there are 29 vacancies. So one can say it's running with uh, maybe two-third or even less than two-third capacity. And this is needless to mention that the number of judges are key to delivering justice or disposal of matters, because when you have less number of judges, it not only creates uh, increases the pendency, but it also causes a lot of additional issues among the existing judges, because they will be running with too many cases which inadvertently lead to a lot of issues or deficiency when it comes to delivering justice or delivering judgment. Now, recently, Supreme Court Collegium, a couple of days back, recommended five judges, which when I heard the news, I thought it was a good news, because I practice in Calcutta High Court, and uh, if you look at the pendency of cases, or delay between filing the case and getting the first hearing, is quite substantial in many cases. Now, five additional judges could alleviate that situation to some degree, if it not at all eliminate the problem. But couple of days later, I heard again another news article that Justice Shomalya Bagchi will now be moving to Supreme Court, which is I have heard him delivering judgments. He's fabulous. I mean, in my opinion, one of the I would say highly qualified justices that Calcutta High Court ever had. And Justice Harish Tandon is again moving to Odisha High Court. Now, if you look at what is happening, So three is coming, two is moving out. So basically, you are only left with one again. So it's not a big improvement when you look at the contrast between the sanctioned post versus the current capacity at which the court is running. Now there are a lot of questions how these sort of things happen, like five judges are getting recommendation, center approves three again, out of which two are moving out. So some sort of speculation can be made, and leaves a room for a lot of speculation. But anyway, this video is not about speculation and policy matters. Now this leaves us to, again, it's like how uh, in our childhood we would hear this story that a monkey and this bamboo stick, a monkey would jump maybe three steps and again it will slide down to two steps. So that is what what the current situation of at least Calcutta High Court. The other high courts are also more or less on the same footing when it comes to the sanction position versus uh, the occupancy of current number of judges. Now, this is certainly is this appointment of judges, as we know, is not in the hands of judiciary. Judiciary can at max send the recommendation. It is the legislative branch who uh, gives the final approval and everything. So uh, uh, again, basically, again, if you just reflect on this thing, you can only blame the constitution, because there is no other plausible explanation why this thing is happening, because constitution in a way allows legislator to do it. They can do whatever they want. The only option for judiciary is to beg and plead. And this is just to uh, highlight that when it comes to judicial posts and positions, I mean, there could be a lot of vacancies, post and position vacant, but when it comes to MLAs, MPs, their positions are never empty. They're always, and the government is always very keen on making more posts and positions for MLAs, MPs, because they contribute to the vote bank. Uh, so the conclusion, in a way, could be, we all know what is the conclusion, but probably we are never going to uh, get to a conclusion, because the source of the problem is not a bureaucratic or something administrative, but something that is, I would say, constitutional. So unless and until we modify the constitution, I don't think the problem is ever going to get resolved. And this is a picture that I have drawn from AI based tool. And I think this particular picture is a very good narrative of Indian judiciary or its current situation. So let me know what do you think about it, and if you have any constructive feedback on this. Thank you.